What you gonna do, tough guy? What you gonna do, tough guy?
Feet in the car.
Yeah, I bet.
Like I said, I was not in agreement with what she
Okay,
did.
well, the test he is asking you to perform now is
No,
completely
I
separate.
fucking do that. You already disrespected me. And
Let me
fucking
finish.
failed me a test I already did.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, whatever, dude. See you in court, dude.
Thursday, July 25th, 2024, Fruitland Park, Florida. Police officers conduct a traffic stop near State Road 25 and South Grays Airport after receiving a call reporting a man who had consumed a significant amount of alcohol and then got into a car with his young son. A patrol unit identified the suspect's vehicle pulling out of a business located at 3323 U.S. Highway. Officers followed him briefly and observed the vehicle drifting into the bike lane on 3 separate occasions. The officers knew they had to stop him immediately and take action before it was too late. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Didn't I just tell you not to drive?
I waited.
No,
till the
you
time was right.
waited like 15 minutes.
It's been like 45
It
minutes.
has not been 45 minutes. I sat in that parking lot the
literally
entire
live right
time.
there.
It does not matter. Your kid is in the child in the backseat with no seatbelt on, and you were driving
I
intoxicated.
just told him to put him in seatbelt.
No.
Please don't do me like
You're
this.
driving with your
I'm
child
not
in the car.
intoxicated.
Yes, you are. Your words are slurred. If you think 45 minutes have passed, you're wrong.
Please, if it's 45
No,
minutes.
step out of the car.
I'm just trying to get right there, bro. I'm trying to ruin my whole life.
Watch the kid.
Put your hands on my hood, not slam your keys.
Come here, buddy. Come stand up here with me.
Put your hands on my hood.
Stay right there.
Good idea.
The driver, identified as Anthony Michael Page, had already been warned in the parking lot that he should wait 45 minutes for the alcohol to wear off, and despite it all, he ignored the warning and drove off as soon as he believed the officers were out of sight. His son was standing without a seatbelt in the back seat, and the vehicle's movements were clearly erratic. But was he truly unaware of the danger?
So, I know we just talked to you in that parking lot. How long did you say that was?
I was 30, 45 minutes. I'm just trying to make right here. This is the next turn. That's fine. I was just trying to make
Okay,
it.
well, I
That was
sat in
good
that.
enough
No,
in case.
I sat in that
I
parking
only
lot.
had 2 drinks.
No, according to the bar, you had 2 beers and 2 shots. That is too much for you to be driving with a child in the car. Okay? And it definitely was not 35 minutes because I sat there and watched you drive off. And then from there to here, I watched you cross this bike lane 3 times.
I don't agree with that, but okay, if that's what you say.
Okay. Are you willing to participate in field sobriety tests to see if you were allowed to drive?
I would like to walk home. And
We're past that point. We told you to walk home from the bar.
I did, but I waited the time till I was sober enough to drive. You're only allowed 2 beers. So you
Yes,
could drive.
but you had 2 beers and 2 shots according to the
I
bar.
didn't even
They
drink
had a
the
receipt
shots
to
like
show
that.
me.
So you think I'm drunk?
Are you willing to participate in field sobriety exercises?
Sure. Do I have to?
I mean, it's your legal right, but
Oh, sure. I'll try.
based off of...
I'm not drunk. I know I'm not drunk.
Okay. Sit tight. Be right back.
He claimed that he had only consumed 2 beers and waited the proper amount of time, but the officer called him out on his lie, pointing out that the store receipt told a different story. He had consumed enough alcohol to impair his ability to drive, and he was required to take a DUI test to confirm the facts.
You see this line right here?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your feet on this line like this, together. Arms down by your side. Alright.
Yes, ma'am.
You see the tip of my pen?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, keeping your head completely straight forward, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Sorry, I
Keep your head straight for that. This time we're going to do the same thing, okay? You still see the tip of my pen? This time we're going to go up. Follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
I feel fine. That was easy. I wish I was not stressed out so much about me drinking a little bit. I really drank a little bit. What they said I drink, I gave one of the drinks like half full back. I don't understand why you're tripping.
The suspect completed the first part of the sobriety test without any visible issues, saying that he felt fine and once again insisting that he had only had a little to drink, but the officer simply took notes and continued with the test. He had not cleared it yet. The smell of alcohol on his breath and the way he had been driving told a different story.
But you're allowed at least to drink or 2, no?
Alright.
No more?
The next thing I'm going to ask you to do is put your feet 1 foot on the line and 1 foot in front of you like
On the
this.
line and 1 foot in front.
Hands down by your side.
Okay.
Stay like that until I tell you to begin, okay? All right. So I'm going to demonstrate so starting here, you're going to take 9 heel-to steps forward, okay? So for my demonstration purposes only, I'm going to do 3 steps. Keeping your hands down by your side. You're going to do 1, 2, 3. You're going to continue all the way to 9.
All right.
Once you get to 9, you're going to take a series of small steps and turn around, like so.
I did have surgery on my right knee,
Okay.
but I'm going to do my best.
So small steps turning around, and then 9 heel-toe steps back. 1,
So I
2,
go turn 9 steps and turn
3.
around.
Yeah. So you do 9 heel-toe steps towards this way.
Heel,
Yep. And then you do a series of small steps like I just showed you, and do 9 back. Okay. Counting out loud. I'm not going to tell you when to stop. Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Keep your hands down by your side. You can begin.
I'm sorry for what every thing I did. I'm very apologetic. I love that kid more than you could ever imagine. My everything. I got 3 of them. They're good kids. And I was scared to drive. That's the only reason I drive, because I felt like I had sobered up enough to drive. And you told me, you feel like you're good enough to drive, then eventually you can, right?
During the second part of the test, he began showing obvious signs of impairment. His legs were shaking, his steps were off balance, and he struggled to maintain equilibrium. Little by little, his actual condition became more obvious. Despite his excuses, he would still have to face the consequences. He didn't seem to realize the risk that he had exposed his child to.
Same thing. Put your feet together like this. Arms down by your side. Okay. This time we're going to demonstrate the 1 leg stand, okay? You can choose either foot, whether it be right or left.
I like it, right? You don't mind?
Okay, hold on. Keep standing with your toes and feet together. Toes and heels together. Side by side.
All right.
Like this. Arms down by your side. Okay. So, in a minute, I'm going to tell you to choose 1 leg, okay? You're going to lift that leg about 6 inches off the ground, okay? About a size of a beer, like a beer can or a soda can, okay? All right. So, for demonstration purposes only, I'm going to stand here and do 6 inches off the ground like this. You're going to look at your
Stand
toes.
as far as your wide body frame is.
No,
I'm not
you're going to keep your legs like your feet together for a moment. And you're going to raise 1 foot 6 inches off the ground like this, and you're going to count out loud 1 1,000. Nope, I did not tell you to start. Hold on. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. You're going to continue until I tell you to stop. Do you understand? All right. Do you want to raise your right or your left foot?
Don't matter, whatever you want.
Well, you have to choose your left or your right.
I have to. All right. Let's go left. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never done this before.
All right. Do you understand the instructions I've explained to you? Counting out loud.
Keep it up 6 inches.
6 inches off the
Kind
ground.
of above you, kind of. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. You may begin. Oh, hold on.
Right.
Actually,
Tell me when. Sorry, you said. I put my hands on my back.
your hands down by your side. You may begin. Count out loud. Well, for this one, you're going to put your pointer finger out on both hands like this. Keep them down by your side, making a fist with the rest of your hand like this. Hold 1 finger up.
I'm sorry, this is a little confusing.
Okay.
Can you please explain
Hold
again?
1 finger up like this, and then put it down by your side like this on both sides. Okay. Stay like that until I tell you to begin. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
when I tell you to begin, you're going to tilt your head back, close your eyes. Keep them closed and keep your head tilted back until I tell you to stop. Okay. So I'm going to either say left or right. You take the tip of your finger, touch the tip of your nose. Okay.
I just guessed that.
All right. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Go ahead and tilt your head back and close your eyes. Left. Return down to your side. For the rest of them, I'm not going to tell you to return your fingers. Just return them back after you touch your nose, okay? So once you touch your nose, bring it back down to your
I
side.
think I get it.
Right. Return your hand. Remember to return your hand after you touch your finger, or touch your nose.
Oh, right after?
Right after you touch it, just put it back down.
I didn't know. I thought you were supposed to hold it.
Okay.
Sorry. Let's try again.
All right. Tilt your head back. Keep your eyes closed. Left.
I'm not drunk. I wish you would realize that. I hadn't had a couple beers because I thought you were allowed to drink a couple beers, my dog.
I'm missing something.
Police officer.
This one's going to be kind of similar. You're going to tilt your head back and close your eyes when I tell you to begin, and then you're going to estimate the time, the passing of 30 seconds.
Estimated
Passing of 30 seconds.
That's easy.
Okay.
All right,
Do you understand?
Start. Yeah, I get
Okay.
it. And
Make
I
sure
can
you-
do that easy.
All right. Give me 1 second. Nope. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta tell me when. I love this stuff. I'm sorry, sir. I know you pissed at me. I know you hate me.
All right. Ready? Okay. And begin.
Now, right on time, right? Yeah, I'm not up, bro. I wish we did it. Give me another chance. I put my before I fucked up. Like it. No one likes me. Like it. No one hates me. They hate me. They're all up. I just got a lot of going on. I'm surprised you even deal with so much I live right there.
All right. Lean up against my microphone for a minute. That's not what I said. I've bitten off a lot of that, right? But I didn't do any. I mean, I have it on my head. I just haven't pulled it out.
Sorry, Jax.
How was his issue?
How was his issue?
HGM.
Oh, it was pretty bad.
Sorry.
Stopped counting several times. Sorry, I was scribbling.
That's alright. You're the one who's gonna read it.
I know you have more of a UI experience than I do. I mean, I think I have enough, but what do you?
You think you have enough?
I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do.
Paige completed the last parts of the test without any mistakes and even laughed and appeared confident in front of the officers, convinced that he was fine. However, officers observed two behaviors that clearly indicated otherwise. He had difficulty listening and showed poor coordination. For these reasons, Paige would be placed in handcuffs and taken to jail for further testing. But things would not go as smoothly there.
Yep. Nope. No.
But what are we gonna do with this one?
We have to call some.
Okay. I mean, he lives right there, but I don't know if he has anyone. With a
We
mother
find
or
out what y'all secured.
Okay. Can you hold on to this ring?
Yeah.
You know I'm not 1032. Alright. Go ahead and place your hands on my back.
My wife is at work at Harbor Chase Villages. Can you please get her? Why am I being arrested, by the way?
In child endangerment.
What? Why? He had a seatbelt on.
You searched him already, right?
I patted him down.
Okay.
He had a seatbelt on. Son, can I please talk to him, please? If you
Well, we're gonna search you first. Stand right here. Nope. Please, over here.
Son.
Is there anything on you that you're not supposed to have?
I don't believe so.
You don't believe so or no?
No, I swear. I got a weak card.
Is there anything
I believe so. If I do have a weak card anyway, so.
it better be contained in the prescription container.
True that.
That's what you feed.
I understand. I'll please just talk to him, please. Why did you say I failed?
You got a number for your wife?
Yes.
He said he didn't have one.
It's Harbor Chase Villages. I have a phone, but I just don't have service.
Harbor Chase Village.
Have a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you want those?
I love you, son. Everything's gonna be okay, okay? Alright? Promise? You promise you'll be okay. You're gonna go home, Mom. Sorry.
Phone number for Harbor Chase.
We're towing that car. I mean, I plan. I like.
What's his wife's name?
What's your wife's name?
Nicole
Nicole Santana.
Nicole Celentano. At
Celentana.
Harbor Chase Village, she's a med tech nurse.
Nicole
She
Celentana.
takes care of all y'all. She works with y'all. What you gonna do, tough guy? What you gonna do, tough guy?
Feet in the car.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay.
Tough guy, fuck done.
I was asking him his name and date of birth. So I can.
Yeah, you hate me anyways. I already seen you, bro.
What's his last name?
That's what it is. His last name is Celentano. Why are you being such a bitch?
No.
You are. You're a grown-ass man just like me. And you acting like
Except I don't drive drunk, especially not with a
okay,
kid in the car.
okay. I didn't drive drunk, though. That's what you're saying. I just
Filthy
passed
body
every time.
exercise and say otherwise. So.
Well, that's some shit. You know I ain't drunk.
I don't
You know
know.
I ain't
No, I know you are drunk. So.
You really think I'm drunk?
I really?
Really?
Wholeheartedly.
Ha.
Yes.
Very
So can you
smart,
spell his
people.
last name for me?
Absolutely, if it helps my child. Does it?
Yeah, because DCF's going to come pay you guys a visit.
Oh, I already do. We're not doing nothing wrong.
Well, then you have nothing to worry about.
Alright, you know what? You be hard. Can we take it a break, bro, please?
Just give me his last name and I'm going to close the door and hopefully I don't have to talk to you anymore.
Oh, that's really mean. That's not nice. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You just called me a pussy and a bitch. Do you think I want to have any words with you?
Nah.
Okay then.
I'm sorry. My kids, I see them scream when they cry.
Yeah, he's...
They just
No, we'll
let me
figure it
give
out
it
when
to
Mom
you.
gets here. Sergeant Howard said we're going to wait and see if Mom can come pick it up.
Unopened bottle of alcohol, but does it come as evidence or does it
She's
stay?
on the way to get in the car. I don't want to take this.
Is it cold?
Yeah.
Is it cold?
No, it's unopened, like cinnamon fireball thing. It's not cold.
Where was it at?
It was on the floor when I photographed.
Page apologized to his son while getting into the patrol car, but as soon as the officer opened the door again, he began yelling and repeatedly cursing at the officer, showing a sudden shift to aggressive behavior. He dropped the act and revealed his true attitude and kept on shouting and insisting he wasn't drunk. Was he trying to make things worse for himself?
Alright, sit tight, I'll be right there.
Department. As per Fruitland Park,
30, if I looking at my 10-15 time, please.
she requested me to come out to do a breath test. I'm a certified breath test operator with the state of Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check your mouth real quick. Do you use chew?
I asked to speak to a representative.
Okay. Well, they're not required for this part.
Well, I refused. I was like, speak to her. They've already passed tests, so I'm not doing it twice.
Okay. Well, these.
Well, I already said what I said, sir.
Okay.
I mean that. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I have rights too.
Okay. I understand that.
Don't press them, please.
I'm not pressing.
All right, thank you. We're good then.
I just have to check your mouth to make sure you don't have any
You
foreign
ain't
objects.
touching me,
Like.
man.
Okay. Do you wear dentures?
Nope.
Okay.
I know the deal, bro. Yeah, man, I'm first here, bro. I've been here, bro. I stayed out trouble 10 years till this lady took me in for having 2 beers. Bet. I don't want nothing to do with you. Neither would you, dude, if you're in my situation. You don't understand. You just think you're top of the game because you got a badge and a gun. I could have a badge and a gun. I mean, I can make one. Iron. It's not stupid.
We're hiring, so.
You are. You guys are actually very important, to be honest with you. I don't want to put down you. That's not something I want to ever do. Because y'all important people. But this is not important. I'm just trying to get home to be with you. You gotta be when you think I'm fucking.
At the jail, Page refused to take a second DUI test and declined to answer further questions without a lawyer present. His behavior was in sharp contrast to how he had acted only an hour earlier during the first test. What seemed like a joke to him before now began to hit hard.
I'm not dealing with none of you. You already took a test, you know I passed. You let dude talk you into it. You even said it on the I'm not stupid. Talk to my lawyer. Get out of the days. Until then, I'll fucking dude, dog. I'm just trying to pull up the shoes. Dang it. My kids, you okay? Sweetheart, I'm not talking shit, okay?
Okay, don't call me sweetheart.
I'm sorry.
And your son is with his mother.
That's all I want to hear. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to you. Can I? You care at all if I say thank you? No. Thank you for putting my kids with his right family that I take care of and do everything. Thank you so much, man. I'm refusing because the test you did was shit. That's why I'm refusing. Okay, you make that clear. You understand? That's how I feel.
Okay. I'm letting you know I wasn't there.
I understand.
I did
I
too.
work on the other side of the
You
county.
know how I feel. I'm a human too who has the right.
I'm a good listener, so if you want to vent, you can vent.
I'm not venting. I was just like explaining a fact.
Okay.
I said that I was not in agreement with what she
Okay,
did.
well, the test he's asking you to perform now is
No,
completely
I'm not.
separate.
You have you already disrespected me and
Let-
failed me a
The-
test that I already did.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, whatever, dude. See you in court, bro. Hey. So ridiculous, bro. Made my kid hurt. This is good this morning. He's gone. Just leave that kid. That's what I care about. I don't care about me at all, bro. Kill me, bro. I don't care. I care about that fucking kid that I raised. I have 3 sons.
How old's your son?
3 of them right. 2 of them are in camp right now in North Carolina. 1 of them is with me. I'm saying I got a child who's angel.
You couldn't even tell me your son's birthday.
Head kid, 7/18/18. It just happened.
Okay, so why did you not tell me that when
You
we
didn't ask me.
Yes, we did.
Well, maybe I was flustered for you scrambling with me. 7/18/18.
4, 4.5, or
I can
5?
tell you 2/18/13, 9/20/15. I can tell any one of my sons' birthday. You fucking
So
you're lazy.
is he 4 or is he 5?
He's 6. He's
6?
just 6.
The suspect continued to show disrespect toward officers, blaming them for ruining his son's image of him. His behavior was hostile, and he refused to acknowledge any wrongdoing, taking no responsibility for what had happened.
He's in
That
6
math's
years.
not making sense.
Yeah, that's math, not math. He was
Yeah.
born in
7/18/18. Which one are you talking about?
If he
I
was
have 3
born
of
in,
them.
if he was born in 18, he's not.
2/18/13, 9/20/15, 7/18/18.
Yeah, that math's not math. But
You want to tell me? You just turned 7, didn't you? No, you didn't. Just turned 6. You're lying. I just said 6 before. You're trying to fuck. You just said my makes 6, but it said 6. Are you high, bro? Are you
no,
then 7/18/18? Do the math.
I'm doing the math. If you would give me a second. Why am I
You're
caught?
gonna
Sorry, sir. I thought you knew math. My bad.
No, that's why I'm caught. I'm not.
I understand. I'm an idiot, but I was not wrong, bro. I was in there for 2 seconds to grab my car. They said they were watching my child when I was on. People I know. I live here. I've been here for fucking 8 years. I know everyone in that whole bar. They're all fucking wrong.
Last name. Your last name is Page.
Yes, sir. Do I have a bond, ma'am? And ma'am, one more thing I'd like to say. I didn't mean to be rude to you, okay? I'm sorry. I just have a lot of going on that you had maybe just did your job, okay? And I don't think I agree with you. That's it, okay?
What's his birthday?
Which one?
9/15/87.
Everything. I just want to say I didn't mean to be rude to you, okay?
87.
I know you make all the fucking rules of my future life. I get that. But like, be easy, yo. Like, chill.
Is it Allen? A-L-L-E?
Yeah.
Anthony Michael Page, age 36, was arrested and charged with driving under the influence and child neglect. He now faces up to 1 year in prison or possible probation, depending on the severity of the offense and his prior criminal record.